Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video, and today we have Legends series, Marvel Spider-Man, and as you can see it's a double feature. We got Spider-Man and Mary Jane Watson, and it is a Toys R Us exclusive. I found this elusive double pack, finally hit my Toys R Us in Maryland. Got out of work yesterday and I was like, you know what? Before I go home, I'm just going to swing by Toys R Us because it's just on the way home. So I ended up running in, didn't really see anything. And then I saw the three of these guys sort of all the way at the end where the Marvel Legends aisle was. It was just sort of all the way at the end. There was not even a price point out for them. So I looked at all three, and all three, I chose the best one, paint app wise, because all the other Spideys on the green chest had a little chunk of the green missing, which was weird because they're pretty good sized chunks missing. So ended up going with this one because it had the best looking paint apps. But enough of my ramblings. I'm excited to have this because I didn't really care too much about the Vulture 2-pack that was out, but this was a must-have because I didn't get a Pizza Spidey. Plus, this is a more modernized Spidey. You get that Peter Parker head, and it's Mary Jane. So, on the side of the package, we got an image I'm not too keen on. Obviously, it's Peter Parker, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like this image at all. Like, it's just really flamboyant and weird looking. Then you got Mary Jane Watson on the side. I don't know if you can see it, it's a pretty massive box, but yeah, she has like her jeans and all that stuff, and I don't know. Maybe I just don't like the pictures on this box at all. I mean, the artwork is just, I don't know what they're doing. Take something out of the comic book or something, but at least hers is a little bit better versus this. I mean, he's like, hey baby, I'm Spider-Man. But I don't get it. I don't get it. So I don't really like the art on the back, on the sides. But as you can see, it's a massive Marvel Legends back. So we got a little bit of a bio there. So go ahead and pause it if you want to read it. We got the awful Hasbro pose on the back, showing off the two figures of this set. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, there's nothing else on this box. But let's go ahead and rescue these two and get these lovebirds out of the package. All right, we got the little lovebirds out of their packaging, looking fantastic. I mean, that's Spider-Man and Mary Jane. They just look disgustingly awesome. So let's go ahead and, as always, take a look at the accessories. We're starting with the Spider-Man accessories. He has two of these equipped already, but he does come with another fist hand. So he has one of these equipped. There's the fist hand. Paint apps are alright on it. He also comes with another flipping hand. Again, really clean paint apps. That came with those. And you know, can't have Spider-Man without his awesome, like, wall crawling hands, or, you know, his Spidey sense hands. And again, we've seen these before, but with paint apps and stuff, this is some of the cleanest looking paint apps on hands that I've seen. So, definitely awesome hands. Then he comes with his Spidey head. I love the little green spray, but if you get close enough, see if it'll focus. I really can't, but it's almost like, you guys seen the paint apps of the rocket. There you go. See, the line's almost like it's machine, like how the machines are done. But it's cool because it gives it almost like a bug eye effect. So, but the webbing on the mask is really, really nice, clean. Even like the eyes painted really clean. I love it. Awesome. And let's get into MJ's item and accessory. She comes with a satchel, a purse. It's all sculpted really well because we've seen this before numerous times. I got a little extra piece of plastic dangling right there. So purse has a little wiener. Yeah. I mean, I like this satchel and sculpted this purse. Like, it's done really, really well. You know, I wish they would have gave a different accessory because, I mean, it's weird that MJ is carrying a purse. I guess not really weird. I guess she shops at the same place that the Hobgoblin Green Goblin got theirs. So, you know, it works. But let's go ahead and take a look at the figures. I'm going to go with Spider-Man first. Peter Parker. And, you know, when it's coming to Peter Parker, we finally have an amazing older Peter Parker head. Like, a lot of people are complaining about, I guess, like the eyes not looking straight. Mine's not horribly off. But I love the sculpt. Paint apps, just really clean, very simple paint apps. Like, it's just solid brown for the hair. Because, I mean, what more do we need? You know, I don't need to have highlights in Peter Parker's hair. The eyebrows are pretty center where they need to be. Just looking awesome. You know, he's got that smart-ass smirk on him because Spider-Man's always sort of been a smart-ass a little bit. At least to me, he comes off that way. And as you can see on the chest right here, I do have a little speck missing, just a speck. But I love this little glow effect that they did. You know, it's awesome. I just like the whole overall design of this figure. You know, about time we got a modernized Spider-Man. The disadvantage and my biggest complaint about this figure, and I don't want to complain about it, but it's the plastic they used. I feel that this plastic that they used with this figure is very flimsy, like a gooey, rubbery, almost getting pretty close to Iceman from the X-Men wave. If anybody's familiar with having that figure, that's what this reminds me of. It's not like a hardy, heavy-duty plastic. I feel like every time I bend the elbows, that the elbows are going to like snap because it's just gooey. And I don't know what else I can describe. Rubbery. It's not like a solid plastic. So, as you can see, the design is pretty, and the paint apps are pretty flawless. His articulation, I mean, he's just like a lot of the Spider-Mans. He has the butterfly joints. He's got the, you know, shoulder swivel, and of course the bend, bicep swivel. He does have double jointed elbows. Really, really upset that they did this. Like, you would have thought they learned their lesson when they re-released the Ultimate Spider-Man with that Vulture 2-pack. Like, if they fixed the plugs, why couldn't they fix it? You know, but I guess it is right on this side, so yeah, I guess you'll end up seeing this side more so I guess that makes sense. This looking awesome. He does have his wrist rotation, wrist bend, typical Legend stuff. If we're talking about bends too, since we were looking at the head, his head does look down quite a bit. You can look up a lot as well. So really good. He just his head sort of fits loose. but you know, it works because then you can get some of these sort of like angled looks with them, but still awesome figure. And then he does have ab crunch. He can bend this far back, he can bend this far forward. He's got the waist swivel, legs kick out this far, thigh swivels, double jointed knees, and again the issues with the pegs, but that's because they're right on this side. So he has the double jointed knees. See, and again, that's what I worry about, this leg just snapping off, but looking awesome. Ankle bend and the pivots. Now one thing I did is I have like a, I don't know if you can see it there. See that little sort of plastic from the mold, I guess. Make it a little rough. Back of the figure. Just looking clean. And it's very seldom do we get a really clean Spider-Man with the lines and stuff. Sometimes they're missing or faded and stuff like that. You know, this one works really well. So let's go ahead and I'm not going to change his hands out because everybody knows. Actually, I am going to change his hands out. Since I'm putting the mask on, I'm going to change his hands out really quick. So let's go ahead and pop this head off. Pop the new one. Oh, that one's a lot tighter. Jeez. I'm going with my favorite set of hands. I guess it'd help if I put the right hand where it goes. Yeah, looking pretty awesome. Looking really awesome. You know, I never owned a Pizza Spidey, so this is this is going to satisfy my Pizza Spidey for now until I actually can get it, because I want that bottom half mask and then that slice of pizza. Might have to do a KO just for that, but yeah. What's weird though is the head. Like, the head is small, looks really well, but when you, wow, I just threw his head. When you look at him side by side, this one's pretty big. I guess this mask is really tight. But let's go ahead and get these accessories out here. Let's take a look at Mary Jane. So, see if Spider-Man will stand up for me. There we go. Get in the background there. So we got MJ here. Head sculpt looking pretty good. Freckles looking awesome. Paint apps on the eyes, really nice. Lipstick good. Not too much to complain about there. Two-toned hairstyle, goes from the lighter red down to the darker. I don't know if you guys can really capture that or see it. Yeah, you can. Then she has like the black, I guess sort of like tank top, sort of. I don't know. Yeah, I guess sort of like a tank top. Now her head, due to hair, can look down like so, but cannot look back because you got this chunk of plastic preventing her head from looking up a lot. I guess I can sort of force it, but I can hear the, guess it can look up a little bit, but not, I don't want to, yeah, you can just hear the plastic moving. Her arms go that far up. She comes on with a little tiny fist hand in case she wants to punch a villain in the face. Let's get the little shoulder pivots. There's no bicep swivel. She gets the elbow bend single, and then her wrist rotates and bends. And with this hand, it's a smaller version, it looks like, but the same freaking hand that comes with Phoenix, comes with Dazzler, all their female figures. Hasbro, you need to do something about this, man. I can't have all my females, like, can I have some money? Or hey, I'm trying to yank that weave off your head. I don't know, man. I don't like it. And then, like, her fingers, they're really, really weird looking. They're just really skinny. I don't know. There's something about this hand besides it being reused. See if I can bring it in. And you guys comment below too. What do you guys think about this hand? Is it just me being just being picky about it? Because it just seems weird. And again, I hate that whole style. I could probably go grab, 5 figures that I have that use the same sort of whole, like, yeah. I mean, if you watch my Dazzler video, you see me complaining about it. So, but enough about the Hasbro needing to make more female hands. She does have, let's get some focus going on here. She does have her, like, not sort of a, I guess, ab crunch. She can lean back a little bit forward. Well, not too bad. But rotates too. Nothing, no waist swivel or anything. And she comes wearing some nice skinny jeans. Sculpted really well, painted really well too. I love the wash on them to give them that faded jean look. Pockets are where pockets need to be. Even sculpted where the label or the brand of the jeans would be, which is awesome. She does have the thigh swivels. So thigh swivels can come in handy, I guess, for just as long as they don't have big chunks sticking out that just make it look nasty. She does have the double jointed knees. And then she has like these little ninja shoes that women wear. They're like slippers. I don't know. But they do have the ankle bend and the pivot. I mean, the typical Marvel Legends. Yeah, I mean, typical Marvel Legends articulation. Her legs do kick out a lot farther than Spider-Man. Which I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like having more articulated legs than Spider-Man, Maybe she should have been a Spider-Man instead of Spider-Gwen. Should have been Spider-MJ. But with the butt, again, the lip, can't really bend it back, so you have to sort of kick it out. But even that, you're not getting much motion. Get a lot going forward. You get a lot to the sides, but nothing to the back. But let's go ahead and give her purse, which, man, I don't know how to put this thing on her. Guess like so. Oh, it just seems weird. I don't know. I don't know how her purse goes on. I need to sort of, figure it out. Maybe it's this way. Yeah, well, can I get it to stick underneath the hair? First time really messing with putting the purse on, so I do apologize, guys. But yeah, that's more like it. You sort of follow the strap this way, hangs on her side. Probably could have looked at the picture on the box and it probably would have helped me without the struggle. But yeah. definitely a double pack that you should pick up. If you like Spider-Man, you don't have that Pizza Spidey, you want that Peter Parker head, or you just need an MJ for your collection, it is worth picking up 100%. And there we have all the Spider-Mans together, all the Peter Parkers. Looking awesome without their masks. You know, I can just sort of see the evolution, you know. He's just getting older, you know, leading to all of them looking phenomenal. The Ultimate Spider-Man's face is not wanting to focus. There we go. And then just toss in MJ in the background, confused because there's too many Peters. But yeah, that concludes my unboxing and review of the new Spider-Man and Mary Jane Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack. So if you guys like what you saw, subscribe, because I'm going to keep doing these videos. Add a like, especially if you liked it. But, you know, hit that bell notification if you want to know when I post these things up. But definitely, most importantly, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Good luck hunting and keep on collecting.